Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Um, so based on the topic, am I depressed? uh, I've I've been contemplating recording this. Most of you will probably think, just get over it. There's nothing there. But what does depression look like? Is it the typical, person who is just sad all the time, doesn't enjoy life, but I feel like I don't fall into that category. I'm not sad all the time. I I go to I go to work and I do my job as best that I could. But I don't get anything out of my job. I think my job is probably the one thing that depresses me the most, is that I haven't been able to find a career that I'm excited about. I dread going to work every day. And on Sundays, it's even worse. I have anxiety. I have rashes because of my anxiety, because I typically eat clean, and I try to omit dairy products. I don't eat meat or chicken, so I just it's like I just keep thinking, why would I be depressed? There's nothing to be depressed about. There's other things in my life, my personal life, which we'll get to in other videos. Otherwise this video is going to be so long. I just do not feel fulfilled at all. I don't feel like I'm getting anything out of my career. I'm not helping anyone. I don't feel, it's not even that I don't get feedback. My boss always tells me, what an amazing job that I'm doing, that he's grateful to have me as an employee. So it's not even that. It's just the being in the, the type of job, being in a financial world has never been something that I've ever wanted to be in. But I go in with a smile and I do my job. I don't hold back. I try to be, I don't let my, I don't even know if you can say depression, but my sadness get in the way of my job. I perform and I give 110%, but when I'm done, I'm deflated, and I feel like I'm in a rat cage, doing this over and over again and not getting anything out of it. It's not, and like I said, it's not that I want a pat on the back, none of that. I just don't feel like I'm, my job, the job that I think that I've envisioned for myself was always, something around kids or helping people, adults or kids in a school setting. But I got this job out of necessity, out of desperation, and I feel like I haven't been able to get any, move away from it, find something else. It's getting the job that I, really want, like I said, within a school setting or with a city, something to do with maybe social work or the court system. Hasn't been easy. It's not easy to get those jobs. I don't know about you, and I go online, constantly looking for those types of jobs, applying to the ones that I feel like sorry, I'm not even putting this on any kind of it's on my steering wheel, so I'm sorry for that. I'm just doing a quick video before I, go into work. So it's been hard, and I've been at my job for almost 3 years coming this August, and I just feel like I don't even know how I made it for 3 years, to be honest with you. I really don't. I'm so unhappy, and I don't want to complain, and I don't want to complain to people. Like, I'm tired of hearing myself even think that in my head, because if you're not happy with something, you need to change it, and I've been applying left and right. I've been online after work. I'm behind a computer 8 hours a day, and then I go home and I'm on my laptop, because I'm desperate. And maybe that's not even the right way to go about it. I feel trapped. Maybe that's a better word. But I don't try to show that, because who wants to be around someone who's, moping around and not happy with their, job and constantly complaining? And I know I wouldn't want to be around someone like that, And I think the motto that I've always had is, if I'm not happy in my position, I need to find something else, and being in the area that I'm in, it's been hard. It's been hard to find because I don't want to go into another job that I'm going to dislike. I'm not going to fall into that pattern. I want to find something that's going to, like I said, give me some kind of gratitude that I'm making a difference in someone's life. That's the kind of job that I want to find. So I've been really strategic, trying to do that. But it's also been, hard, because I've been able to find some jobs and apply to them, but not really, getting anything. And now with everything that's happening with COVID, of course, things are a lot more difficult, because right now, not a lot of people, first of all, companies aren't even open. They're, doing telecommuting, or they've, done furloughs or laid people off. So it's not even easy to, but even prior to COVID, I was looking and applying. So am I depressed? I feel like I am. Maybe I just have a way of showing that I'm not. And is that healthy? Do I need to see someone? Because I know what the problem is. It's being in my 40s and not having a career path that I'm happy with. And I've invested almost 3 years in this job, and I dislike it. I absolutely dislike it. And I'm just like, going into a whole new career, I'm going to have to start from the ground up, and I'm fine with doing that. I'll take a major pay cut, and maybe that's why I'm also just depressed. And we'll talk about that later, because there's been so many times in my life where I've made sacrifices and I've had to start over, and it's not easy to do that. At some point I want to just stop starting over, and I just want to dig my heels into a career and just be happy. car confessionals, to be continued. We'll dig into, you know, my personal life, you know, my marriage, the sacrifices. I mean, we all make sacrifices. I'm not saying it's a, you know, it's something that, you know, we don't all do. But I think what I'm trying to get at is, what does depression even look like? You know, so without having this video be extremely long, I don't know if anybody can relate with this at all. Sometimes I do feel like I'm alone in this, and that I'm, you know, like I said, the feeling of being trapped, it's like, it's suffocating, honestly. And sometimes I want to escape, I want to scream, but there's nowhere to go to, really. So, okay, to be continued in a later video. What does depression look like?